Morning. It's morning coffee. It's been a challenging week this week. And I wanted to talk today about navigating difficult energies. It might be a little bit of a lengthy video today. I might break it up into two videos. I think that the difficulties that we face when we're navigating difficult energies can sometimes be underestimated, undervalued. And in bringing the channel to you, I want to make sure that I'm always being authentic. And yesterday I created some videos and I didn't post them because they were just a little heavy in the energies. And so I held on to that, and I thought, well, let me just continue to process these energies that I'm dealing with. But the thing that I would share with you is these times that we go through where we're dealing with heavy issues and problems and that sort of thing are times that are times of very tremendous growth in our lives. And I think that those are the times that really are important to share with your friends and to be real about it. And sometimes those are the times that we really tend to want to keep very, very private instead, because we don't want to, think about your social media apps. They become a highlight reel of all the good things in our lives instead of really being authentically real. They're illusions. And people are comparing their lives to these highlight reels and thinking, oh, my life is not what I want it to be because it's not like Susie's highlight reel or Joe's highlight reel. And you're forgetting that it's the highlight reel. And so what I would share with you today is around these energies that I've been navigating and how difficult they have been, and how it feeds itself into the concept of being love, period. I went through a very difficult time just over a month ago now, where someone I dearly love asked me to engage in a connection that was not exactly what I would want, but I love the person. And so I was happy to be in their space and be a loving being and engage as best I could. And communication was always an issue. And so I thought, well, we'll probably have some communication dust-ups. But, the heart seems genuine. We'll work through it. And at the end of the day, this individual, for the most accurate analogy, took me out to the edge of a cliff, dropped me, let me crash, and watched me flounder and die, and then walked away, never to be heard from again at this point in the game. And I anticipated the communication issues. I did not anticipate the ghosting behavior from this individual, particularly on the heels of when I said, it's cool, I'll exit the scene. No harm, no foul. I heard, no, I can't lose you. I need you. I love you. Okay, well, let's clean up this mess. And then I never heard from them again. Those are some very powerful words to share, and then to ghost an individual. Very traumatizing. And I had friends say to me, well, change your perspective from being a victim to fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on me, right? And I thought, well, no, this is not a behavior I expected of this person, so there's no shame on me outside of you knew that there might be poor communication, and that happened. And so yeah, no, I'm not angry about that. I'm the anger and the trauma comes in the ghosting. People who ghost are people who have no empathy for other human beings. They're so ashamed and guilt-ridden and anxiety provoked in their own behavior and dealing with conflict that they just don't. They shut down, they put up walls, they you know, and they have no concept for the pain that they're causing for another human being. It's highly narcissistic behavior. And it is not to imply that these individuals are narcissists, although narcissists certainly do this behavior. They do engage in this behavior. But doesn't mean that everybody who engages in ghosting is a narcissist. It's narcissistic in its nature, but it's, to be clear. You have to think about it at some point, and if you're going to be a loving person, you have to be able to step back off of your own emotions and see them for where they're at and have compassion and consider how much harm a person has to endure to reach that space. Even the narcissists among us. If you study what it takes to become a narcissist, you will understand that these individuals have experienced incredible trauma in their lives. And so it is not to say that you let them in to your world so they can traumatize you. It is to say, can you be a person of compassion and love? Hold your appropriate boundaries, of course. But don't be hateful. Don't be mean. Don't be ugly, because these individuals are legitimately crying out for love. They've never known it. Can you be love to a person who does not know how to love? Can you step into a space where when someone harms you, that you recognize their poor behavior and you rise to a different level?